Good morning. Day 365. Cooking down the refrigerator, freezer, and working pantry meals. Yes, I made it to a year. Today is the last day of the challenge. I'm going to carry on with my cooking down my refrigerator and freezer and pantry, but it won't be in a formal way anymore. So it's been a very adventurous year, and it's taught me a lot. Well, today I'm going to have some coffee. I'm going to try that again. And when I was at Aldi's, I picked up this chocolate raspberry K-Cups, so I want to give that a try this morning. Hopefully it'll taste good. Coffee has not been tasting good to me. But, so today I think we're going to go finish up the cookies at my daughter's. I have to do something with the veggies that I got yesterday from the flash food boxes. I think I'm going to make a veggie lasagna along with my regular lasagna. So I think that'll be good, and that'll use up most of those veggies. So I want to do an eggplant, yellow squash, and tomato lasagna. And then I'll put some pasta noodles in there too, the lasagna noodles. And I think that'll soak up some of the liquid that comes out of the eggplant and the squash. So I don't know, I haven't tried it before, but you know, I like to try different things and use things up. So I'm going to continue to do that. And I'm happy the challenge is complete, and I hope you all enjoyed it. But not to worry, I'll still be here cooking away, just not in a formal way. So let me give this coffee a try and see if it's any good. Oh, that's very good. It's especially good with the chocolate creamer. That is really good. I can definitely taste the raspberry in there. A lot of times when you get flavored coffees, it's like, it just tastes like coffee. But this is actually good. I can taste the raspberry and the chocolate. So I would recommend that. I don't know if it's a specialty coffee that Aldi's carries just around the holidays, or if it's something they carry all the time. That's the thing with Aldi's. If you find something you like and it's a specialty item, when it's gone, it's gone. So this morning I need to cook up those tomatoes before I go to my daughter's house. I need to eat some breakfast. I've got little snippets in the refrigerator of this and that I want to eat up. So, no epic meals today. I have too much going on, and it's too close to Christmas. I still have a couple gifts I have to wrap, and checks to write. So, and some cleanup to do. All right. So I'm going to enjoy this coffee, I think, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, let's take a look in the fridge and the freezer today. Now it's going to be full because I have my Christmas food in here. So that'll all get taken out once we have the Christmas feast. So I bought these two cottage cheeses. I bought this Parmesan. It's for the lasagna. This is going to be for an hors d'oeuvre appetizer. Plus, I'm going to eat more cucumbers with that. We have the Christmas eggnog. So the holiday nog, we'll drink that. In here yesterday I had a fast food meltdown. I needed something greasy and hot and after I went shopping. So I stopped at Burger King and had an Impossible Whopper. I only ate half, so here's the other half. I'll eat that today. Maybe for brunch. I still have half a sandwich here. I never ended up eating it yesterday. A little bit of vegan lunch meat, enough for one sandwich. Then I stocked up on cheese for the lasagna. So that is full, and I also bought a cheese tray for appetizers. I'm going to make a little charcuterie board. So I have that. Down here I still have the cucumbers. Some of those I'll use on the charcuterie board. I was going to buy more marble rye at the grocery store, but they were out, so I'll just have to make do with this for the appetizers. Still have soup. Still have those French fries and that half a sandwich that I did not like at all. I think I'm just going to throw that out because I just did not like that burger. I have one burger left, and I'm going to do something totally different with that to make it more palatable and less mushy. I have the two cauliflowers that came in the veggie box. I still have cabbage. I'm going to make some guacamole and freeze it, and then maybe serve that on the charcuterie board too. And down here I still have lots of fruit. So that's it in the refrigerator. And a lot of this is holiday things. So let's look in the freezer. And that has quite a bit in it. I went to Dollar Tree, and the one I went to had a freezer section. And when I was at Aldi's, I wanted freezer garlic bread, and they didn't have any like this. So I was surprised that Dollar Tree had it. They're small loaves, but that's okay. I bought 4 of them. So 2 here and 2 there. That's going to go with the lasagna. I still have a little bit of frozen bread. This is my grandson's. It's a pumpkin roll from his other grandma. I have some frozen fries, also from the Dollar Tree. I still have some enchilada sauce there that I made homemade. And I think this is guacamole too, but I can't remember. I have to look. So still lots of food to eat, lots of food to cook down. I'm going to continue to cook down my food with very little stock up of freezer food. I'll continue to stock up on my other food as I need to. In here I have lots and lots of frozen peppers and some zucchini zoodles, some frozen onions, so I have lots of frozen veggies in there. In here I still have bananas and strawberries and mixed fruit, and I have these berries. No, those are bananas. I have berries in here. There they are. And I want to make a berry cobbler. I have a good recipe for that, and that'll be for the Christmas feast too. And I'm hoping that the people, my family, is going to be able to make it because, of course, we have a big snowstorm coming on Christmas Eve and Christmas. So not yay. So here I still have some bratwurst. These were good. The Ultimate plant-based sausage. They were very good. I like the Ultimate brand. That's by Gardein. So, and I still have lots of frozen cheese. This is that burger that I did not like at all. The no bull one. I think I'm going to chop it up and maybe add some Vital Wheat gluten to it and try again. So, still lots of food in there. And I did do some shopping over the year, of course, but I kept it down to a minimum. So once all this bread and everything gets out of there, it's not going to be looking too bad. All right, so that's what's in my refrigerator and freezer. And I'm going to make that lasagna now, the veggie lasagna. So I will meet you at the stove. All right, well, I'm over here at the stove, and I cut up all those tomatoes, and I've been simmering those for, a good half hour, and they were really, really soft. They needed to be cooked. This last flash food box had a lot of food in it, but it really needed to be cooked up. So I have, the eggplants were not that great. The squashes were fine, but I cut everything up, and I've decided I'm going to make, I'm going to cook this up, and I have quite a few frozen pierogies in the freezer. So I'm going to serve this with pierogies and then make my lasagna. So those are going to be the two dishes that I'm going to have. So I'm going to give this a little taste. And I didn't seed or peel these tomatoes. I should have, but I didn't. Alright, it needs some salt. So I'm going to use garlic salt. Start out with a teaspoon. And it needs some pepper too. And then I put some of this Krusty's spaghetti seasoning in there. I want to get rid of that. It wasn't something that was my favorite. So let me get some pepper. And one thing that I've learned, I've tried a couple times now, with the flash food box, I won't buy any avocados in there anymore. I did manage to make a good-sized portion of guacamole, and I think I'll freeze some of this. But there's a whole lot of it that wasn't good that I'm going to feed to my worms. They'll be very happy. They like soft things like bananas and avocados. So let me give this another taste. And these tomatoes, like I said, were pretty soft. Alright, well, I'm going to chop these up a little smaller. And it'll be like a ratatouille, whatever. Anyway, so the coffee is delicious and I'm enjoying it, so cheers. Yay. I was starting to worry that I wasn't going to like coffee anymore. Alright, so that's what I've made so far. and it helps out with the Christmas dinner. But I was a little disappointed in the eggplant. There wasn't too much that was really that great on it. Like I said, the squashes were fine, but the eggplant was, not that great. So I'm just going to put this in here and cook this all down. And then I'm going to get going to my daughter's, and we're going to work on those cookies. She lost one of her chickens yesterday, which was sad, because they're young chickens, but you know, you never know. They get issues just like everybody else. And there really aren't too many chicken doctors around. And she did actually take it to a chicken vet, but they couldn't do anything for her. So it was sad. You get attached to these little animals. I know she does, and I do. And that's one reason why I don't eat meat. So, okay, I'm going to cut this up, and then I'm going to continue to cook it, and hopefully it'll turn into a delicious dish. I was going to make this into a veggie lasagna, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do it this way, and then we'll just eat it with those pierogies, because I had actually intended to use them for that. And I think this would be good over the pierogies. Alright, so that's my morning, and I'm just going to have some leftover sandwich for breakfast this morning, and call it good. Alright, and for dinner, I'm going to have more leftovers. I know, not an epic way to end the year, but that's what I'm all about, using up all the leftovers that I can and not wasting any food. And even with this flash food box, you know, I could have said, oh, these are no good, I'm throwing them out. But I don't like to do that. And as far as the hot peppers go, I think I'm going to see if my daughter wants them. Her husband loves to cook. I don't even know if they want them. I know they eat jalapenos, but I don't know if they eat these. So we'll see. And if not, if nobody wants them, they'll go into the compost and enrich the earth. All right. I'll be back later. Well, it's past dinner time already. It's already 7 o'clock. So I haven't been hungry up until then. I had a little bit of a snack around 2:30. So this is my dinner for tonight. I'm just having my leftover fries, that other half of the Whopper that I got yesterday, and a little bit of soup. There's still a tiny bit left, enough to have with a sandwich. So that is my dinner for tonight. Easy peasy. So I did get some things wrapped yet. I still have some things to do, but now I'm not so stressed. We ended up not baking cookies at my daughter's. She had to do some work from her job. So that didn't work out. So now we have a lot of cookie dough and no cookies, but that's okay. We said, well, you know what? We'll bake them after Christmas, and then maybe we'll just have a cookie party. So anyway, I ended up staying home today, which I was happy about. and got a few more things done. So part of the dinner for Christmas now is cooked. I cooked up all that squash and eggplant and tomato, so that'll go with our dinner. And tomorrow I'm going to put together the lasagna so that all I have to do is pop it in the oven on Christmas Eve night. And hopefully the weather won't be so bad that we have to cancel. But from what they're reporting, the weather could get bad. And I think some of you that are a little bit west of me, like in the plains, are already experiencing some nasty weather. We haven't gotten any yet. Today it was 40. Actually a fairly pleasant day. But tonight it's supposed to start raining, and then the weather is going to be getting progressively colder. So ending with, I think, a temperature of maybe, I forget, 8, something like that. Cold. So all right, I'm going to eat my dinner. And this is the 1-year date of my challenge. So, yay, we made it. We made it all the way through a year. Those of you that have been with me, I appreciate you coming along on this journey. And tomorrow we'll talk a little bit about what I've learned, some of the impact that this cook down has had on me, and how it's going to change my future way of looking at food and shopping for food. And so we'll talk about that tomorrow. But in the meantime, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.